Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing our monthly budget for July. So we are going to jump right on into it. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. My name is Janelle. I'm a wife and a mother of one, and on here I do all things budgeting. Now, I know y'all might see some current numbers over here. I have not closed out June yet, so stay tuned for that. But I wanted to go on here and already get this out. The way that my household budget works, because I do have a personal budget, but I no longer share that. Me and my husband, we put money into a joint account and we make sure all of the bills are taken care of out of that, along with just like our spending and savings. And as I'm saying that, I need to go ahead and change this name here because that's not what I'm using it for. So we got that there. So first we're going to start off with income, and I'm just trying to make this bigger so y'all can see it. So first things first is going to be income one, and we're going to be budgeting $2,200. And for, I don't even know why this is here. Will it let me? Nope. Okay. The next income is going to be $3,000. So we're going to be looking at $5,200 to work with. And then I'm not budgeting anything else in terms of savings or interest or anything like that. I just like to come back at the end of the month and see what happens. Now we're going to head down to our debt. And our household has three main debts. The first one is going to be our mortgage, which is 2240.49. Our Discover credit card is at $100. And then we have our water treatment for $108. And that's going to total out to $2,448.49. Now we're going to kind of get down to the fixed expenses that can change from time to time. So daycare is normally $997, and you'll hear me talk about this in my budget closeout. But in the month of June, I had got charged 1037, and I was trying to figure out to myself where this extra $40 were coming from. But because it's the summertime and this will be baby girl's first time being able to participate, they have summer activities that they do during the summer, which is additional to what they would normally do. And so that's going to be the difference for the next like 2.5 months. So it'll be $40 for July, and I think they said it'll be like $20 for August because August is only going to be 2 weeks before the kids actually go back to school. So daycare is looking a little bit different. And now I know for like next year and the year after that it's going to be an additional maybe $40 to $50 to add on during the summertime. So that's going to be that for daycare. For gas, I always budget $50 just as a base. But during the summertime, our gas bill is always in the 30 something range. Utilities is going to be for the water. We have been watering our grass. We've been going outside and doing a lot of water activities. So I'm expecting that our water bill is probably going to be really through the roof. I am budgeting my summertime utilities at $200. I did see the bill already. It's not quite at 200, so I'm very grateful, but y'all will get to see what it actually is. We do have our internet, and that does stay the same currently at 8606. And the same thing for our TV, which is YouTube TV, which is 9503. We really do enjoy it. It gives us everything that we want, especially because we watch a lot of sports. So we're able to enjoy all of that without subscribing to a whole lot of other things. My husband does pay for Netflix, which I was paying for a long time, and I gave that up. And then we do have Max, which I get free through our phone bill. And so, yeah. Next is going to be electric. And electric, I am going to be budgeting. I totally forgot how much I'm budget for electric. I'm going to say $150. And ADT is going to be 5514 because that is just what it is every single month. So I think that I have that number correct. But yeah, it should be $150. So we're looking at $1,673.23 for our fixed expenses. Now we're going to go over more to our variable expenses, things that we can change if our bills come out more or not, but we would like to stay in that range because we would all love to be able to enjoy some of these things. So for groceries, I am going to be budgeting $450 this month. We do have 4th of July that is coming up this month, or yeah, in this month. And so I think I'm just going to be really chill and I'm going to do some burgers and bunless burgers and just kind of keeping up with making sure that we are still eating clean, lots of fruits, lots of veggies. I've been losing weight and feeling better, and I just want to continue on with that. For gas, though, you guys, as I'm talking, I'm gonna pull up. Um, this may change, but I'm putting $230 to gas. As I'm doing this video, I have not been able to go through all of the numbers yet, so this may reflect in July or it may reflect for August and September. But I was looking at the last 3 months, April, May, and June, for all of my spending accounts and seeing what the averages were, and it may not be a good average because I always wasn't eating as well and buying certain things, but it'll give me a good average. And I'll be able to come up with better numbers in terms of where we're kind of spending. But to be very honest, when I was looking at the numbers from what I remember, these numbers were pretty similar to what I was doing on a monthly basis. Next is going to be household, and I'm budgeting $150. I do not have anything planned for spending or eating out. For spending, the reason why I don't currently have anything budgeted is because I know I'm going to be finishing a couple of savings challenges in this month, and there is some of that money is going to spending, and so I didn't budget anything. Baby girl, I have $25 budgeted for her. Y'all, I'm hoping that when we get to the month of July, she will be like fully potty trained. We will still keep diapers on hand, but I won't need to be going and stocking up on diapers. And so that's kind of just my little buffer. And then I do have a savings challenge that I'm trying to build up because once we get to July, towards the end of July, I do want to start purchasing some quote unquote back to school items for her. We'll need to get her, like, more underwear. She'll need more socks. Just some other things, even though I already have a back to school like sinking fund or savings challenge, I should say, that I completed. That's more so for like her tuition and other things like that. So I'm also going to be kind of building that up. So for our spending accounts that we use with our Ally checking is going to be $855 that we're budgeting. And now we're going to be heading over to our sinking funds and savings. So our savings are rainy day emergency fund and future and baby girl, and then everything else is sinking funds. So for entertainment, I'm budgeting $24. And honestly, I'm not doing a whole lot in entertainment because originally in my head, I was thinking it's just 4th of July, we're not doing anything. But then my husband kind of was mentioning towards the end of June that he wanted us to go and, do something. So I may add, additional money to that. But this is just what I am budgeting currently. Next is going to be car insurance, and car insurance is going to get $10. I do have my 6 month premium due this month, so we'll see how much it is. Car maintenance is going to get $10. I was trying to build that up. I may need to add some more money to this because in August we will have my car registration due. Next is going to be pets, and pets is getting $5. Next is going to be health, and we're putting $30 in here. Baby girl has several doctor's appointments this month, and I just want to make sure we have, extra few bucks in here to be able to cover copays. We're on new insurance for her, so I'm not really sure how it's going to work out or what kind of bills we're going to get afterwards. So just trying to be proactive about that. Next is going to be home maintenance. And home maintenance is going to get $30. I just want to slowly build this up because I know that we need this money in home maintenance. I was supposed to get some AC filters, but my husband ended up buying um, the AC filters just out of his money. So I saved some money there, but I know there are going to be things coming up. Oh, and the stuff for um, our fence. He had just purchased those things, so I know that there are going to be other things, and I just want to make sure that I'm ready to get them. Next is going to be subscriptions, and subscriptions going to get $15. I believe it's going to be in August because she got her stuff in May, her Love Every kit, and so I think we'll be right, almost right where we need to be able to cover that Love Every kit when it's charged in August. Next is going to be rainy day funds, which is our savings, and rainy day is going to be getting $10. If you are new to my channel, this rainy day funds are just for rainy day items, things that we may overspend in or have in, and I don't want us to ever have to touch our emergency fund anytime soon. And so we have that to be able to combat that. So I just put $10 in there. I don't want too much money in there because this account does not have very good interest. But I still want savings in that checking account with our credit union. Next is going to be our emergency fund. Sorry, y'all, for the yawning, but next is going to be our emergency fund. We have finally completed our starter emergency fund, which is $1,500. So I am going to just be adding $12 to this. I will start a new journey soon on our next kind of goal. Future is just for future things that we are slowly saving for, and we're going to be putting $6 in here. Baby girl, this is just savings for her, and we're putting $8 in there. And lastly, this is like my next big thing that I'm budgeting for, and that is going to be for taxes. The goal is to save up enough money to be able to help whenever our tax bill is due to lower it so that our overall mortgage total comes down like it did last year from 2308 to 2240. The goal is hopefully to get around 2000, and that would make me feel so much better, at least for this round. And then, once I should hopefully then be out of personal debt and I'll be able to shell out more money and get where we need to go. And so we are looking at $172 for our sinking funds, which leaves me with $51.28. I do a zero out budget, but I like to keep a little buffer in my account in case some of my fixed expenses, like my utilities or my electric or gas, go over what I've already budgeted, then the money is already in there. I do just also want to say that I am a month ahead in my checking account. So I keep a $6,000 buffer currently in our checking account. So on the first, I'm able to pay all of my bills, but I'm living off of what sort of kind of I'm putting in at the end of the month. So I'm only going to spend $5,200, but I already have the money in the account because I know sometimes it can get a little confusing when you're like, okay, maybe you get paid weekly or maybe you get paid bi-weekly. How do you pay for these things and pay for them on time? And sometimes it's not explained. So I do just want to let y'all know I am already a month ahead in my checking account. So I'm able to just pay all of our bills and take out our money whenever I need to, because the money will automatically get put back in once we get paid. So, y'all, this concludes my July monthly budget. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends and family, and I will see you guys in the next one.